Hello everyone. So in this video, I'm gonna tackle some of your questions. I think this is the first one which I received via email. You can email me. I provided the details, and you can ask me any chess related questions, and I'm going to answer that in the video. So here's the first one which I received: How to balance work and chess? And this is a very common problem. If you're not from an elite family, this is a very common problem because chess is so much demanding. You have to travel from city to city, you have to travel from state to state, and that is not always possible. I mean, you can always play local tournaments. Yeah, your city will have multiple local tournaments, but if you want to be professional, you have to feed up tournaments, right? Big events, rating events, and for that you need finance, obviously. So this is a very common problem in non-elite chess families and chess players. So how do we balance both work and chess? First of all, do not only 100% focus on chess at this point unless you are a well-established player. Let's say anywhere above 1800, do not just sacrifice your work life. Okay, that kind of strategy might not work specifically in chess. You're not really sure, right? It all depends on your performance. So here are the 3 points I'd like to point out. Maybe this can help you out. The first one is you have to build a habit. You have to be consistent. Let's say you're working anytime 6 hours throughout the day. You have to take out that 1 hour or 2 hours, at least 1 hour, minimum 1 hour every single day, and practice chess. 1 hour is necessary at least, and it's better. Look, in the morning we do have more energy, we are more optimistic, we have willpower, and in the evening we slightly become negative, we are exhausted. And chess is a very demanding sport mentally as well, so you don't feel like practicing many times. That's my experience. When I get too tired, I have time, but I'm so tired, exhausted mentally, that I don't feel like practicing because chess is so much demanding. So if possible, try to fit this 1 hour of practice in the morning. If not, then put it in the evening, but make it regular. Let's say 8 to 9 daily, 8 to 9. You must practice no matter what happens. That's Make that into a habit, a by default habit. So be consistent. That's the first thing. So you do not stop chess. So you're still in touch. You're still in form, right? That's very important. Another thing is, if you have less time, if you cannot dedicate full time to chess, you have to also balance work. Then when you're practicing chess, I think most of the time focus on tactics. This is the most important part. You don't want to get rusty, right? So focus on tactics, focus on end games, end game studies, end game problems. Spend a lot of time solving them. Try to, even if you're having a free time, just solve a end game study. Mentally you can do it, right? Made into You can do it anytime. I just scroll through the puzzles, and while I'm scrolling through it, I'm already solving it. So that can happen anytime. So I think tactics plus end games is what you should try to fit in this 1 hour or 2 hour. Apart from that, if you do get extra time, also study chess classics. Chess classic is must. And third option is very important: an alternate earning. Having a single source of earning is not a good strategy, specifically in 2022, right? So you need to have multiple earnings. Right now I have multiple earnings through coaching, through YouTube, through other sources. You need to have multiple earning. The broader it is, the better it is. You don't have to be dependent on one thing. And let's say there was a COVID, right? It was such a shock. Many of the people lost their job. They have to sit at home. So you have to have alternate earnings. Specifically, if it's related to chess, it's very good because then you're still in touch with chess, right? So anything, an extra work, anything is better. Just content writing can help, photography can help, anything basically. Look for a long term alternative. Yeah, something that is long lasting and in the future might give you results. It doesn't have to be instantly, right? You don't have to put the amount of work. So these are the three things I would suggest, Anish Sood. This is a very common problem in most people because we are not from elite families. We have to earn, and for that we have to work. And it's not so easy to manage chess as well because we get exhausted. We get mentally and physically exhausted. So habit, make sure 1 hour you take it out. Like it has to be 1 hour at least if possible, and make it like consistent. If it's 8 o'clock, make it at 8 o'clock. Second is most of this time should be spent on tactics and endgames, specifically endgames as well because that includes tactics. Endgame studies is great. You're increasing your skill level, right? So maybe you're not theoretically up to date, but your skill level is still up there. So that's why endgame studies and alternate earning is very important. So Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna answer more of your questions. So see you in the next video. And you do email your questions. I have provided the link. I'll again post it so you can check it out.